figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right, YouTube Trolls Toys back at with another video, random figure review episode number 23. We're running a day behind, but I would like to say Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Been a busy holiday season for us, so pardon our tardiness. But we're going to be reviewing figures as always under a certain price point. We're going to start out with Marvel Legends White Rabbit. Right, and we picked her up for basically 10 bucks. We're going to do Elite Collection 123, Demolition, Axe, and Smash. I think they were like, I can't remember, $27 a piece, I believe it was. That's what we'll call them. It was somewhere in that price range. We're going to do McFarlane Toys Ghost Maker. He was 15 bucks. We're going to do Jakks Pacific, Jim Carrey in action figure form, Ivo Robotnik. He was 10 bucks. And we're going to do Valaverse Action Force Ghost Operator in 0512. I believe he was 30 bucks. So that's the 6 figures we're going to review. Normally we try to have 6 figures from 6 different lines, but obviously I felt like Axe and Smash have to go together. And Ghost Operator's coming off the card, but I was going to open him anyway. So that's going to be the 6 figures we're going to review in this episode. And that would make price point $30 or less. So we got a $30 figure, 2 $27 figures, a $15 figure, and 2 $10 figures. All right, White Rabbit, Marvel Legends, right? Not big into Marvel Legends, have been on a big female figure kick, but I thought she was pretty badass. That's like an umbrella gun, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the lore. She looks like she's going to suffer from shallow foot peg syndrome for Marvel Legends, which is unfortunate. But she's got double jointed pin knees. She's got pinless elbows. I mean, it looks like she's supposed to have ab crunch, but I don't see it. Yeah, bow tie, but I think she looks pretty kick-ass. We're basically going to do a female figure display, I think, as we get our female figures open, and that's where she'll go. But she is pretty nifty. I like her. I like the coat. I wish it was soft goods. I like the addition of the pocket watch here. I like the bow tie. I don't know. She just kind of kicks ass. So I was a fan, so that's why we picked her up. So we got Marvel Legends White Rabbit as our first figure in this episode. Up next, we're going to do Jim Carrey in action figure form. It says, Ivo Robotnik proves that you can't keep an evil genius down for long and sets his sights on world domination. No big deal. And the only Sonic figure I have actually is Sonic, right? But he's going to go in our video game display, I think, even though he's from a movie. But to be a $10 figure, he's got quite good articulation. I think the likeness is pretty good for Jim Carrey. I like the coat. He's got quite posable knees, articulated joints. He's got a butterfly joint even. Holy shit. He's got some ab crunch. I mean, for 10 bucks, he's a good figure. Other than I don't like the scale. You know, I think they're like 5 inches is the problem versus 6. But he's going to go with our Mario characters and our Sonic figures and our Jada Toys Iceman on our what I call our video game shelf. So no big deal. Jim Carrey looking pretty good though. All right, up next, representing McFarlane Toys from DC Future State is going to be a figure that I don't know a damn thing about. His name is Ghost Maker, but I just thought he was badass because he's like a random samurai dude and he's in white. So we could put him with our random karate folk or with our badasses in white. And he comes with 2 gnarly swords. 2 gnarly swords that you can equip him with. The unfortunate part is the way that his pants legs are molded means that he has limited leg articulation, which is okay because I'm not a big articulator anyway. I just get him posed up on the shelf. He does have articulated toes, as do all McFarlanes. But I think he's going to work well. I was leaning towards samurai folk, but now I'm thinking random badasses in white. Shelf. I don't know where he's going to go. He's going to go on one or the other. $15 price point. So we've opened the 2 $10 figures and the $15 figure. And here I am trying to pose him up, and I forgot that all McFarlanes come with a handy dandy included stand. So let's just use that. So we've got a 6-inch figure, a 5-inch figure, and a 7-inch figure now. That's the first 3 figures. So we got White Rabbit, Marvel Legends, Ivo Robotnik, Sonic, and Ghostmaker, McFarlane Toys. DC Future State. All right, up next, we're going to go Demolition Smash. From parts unknown, height 6'2", weight 290 pounds, finisher Demolition Decapitation, career highlights World Tag Team Champions. As the most dominant tag team of their era, Demolition showed every night why pain and destruction was their middle name. And obviously, when I was little, I thought these were kind of a Road Warriors ripoff, but they were cool. Demolition was cool, and I didn't have them in action figure form. And you may think that's a hot take, but the Road Warriors are the OG painted face badasses, right? Demolition, quite a flattering imitation, but not the same as the real deal. So here's Smash out of the package. Screaming head sculpt. We don't get an alternate one. Maybe wish we did. Comes with pointer fingers. Probably not going to use those. Does come with the hood or the mask. I feel like it doesn't fit over his head quite as well as it could or should. I mean, sort of doofy looking. I'll probably just have him hold it in his hand like so. But we have series Elite Collection Series 123 Demolition Smash is figure number 4. And like I said, normally we do different figures from different lines, but we figured we got to do Axe and Smash together. So we'll go Demolition Axe next. And instead of reading Axe's whole card, he's 1 inch taller than Smash at 6'3" and 1 pound heavier at 291. Other than that, card back is the same. All right, so here we have Axe out of the package. Oh, except for that little plastic bit there. He comes with Fists of Fury. Wow, let's get this little plastic bit off. He comes with alternate gripping hands. All right, so Smash gets pointer fingers. Axe also comes with the hood. And it fits him much better since he doesn't have that doofy ass. I mean, there's too much hair on Smash, I think. I like, typically when I was when I was watching wrestling, I was a bigger fan of Smash than Axe. I'm not quite sure why. But I do like Axe's head sculpt better, the more stoic head sculpt, I think. And the fact that we can dress him up like freaking Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome even more. So I may give the nod to Axe over Smash on the figure front. I'm not sure yet. But that's Demolition Axe. We'll change out a hand so we can have him hold his hood. And I had these on pre-order, and then Ringside announced the unsanctioned Demolition, but I had already had these on pre-order and they arrived. So I was like, well, this is Demolition for us now. No worries. Last figure is going to be the Action Force Battleverse Ghost Operator. And I do appreciate that they always include a file card. It says file name various, primary specialty special forces, secondary skills various, birthplace various, rank affiliation various, Republic Territory Guard. Before the formation of Action Force, the Republic Territory Forces were the only line of defense. New Colonia was only starting to swallow up other republics, but they were seen as potentially larger threat than what was being played out in the media. Senior RTG officials needed a way to infiltrate New Colonia to see their next targets. This initiative was started with the Ghost Operators. Highly skilled Special Forces operatives were chosen to lead these dangerous missions. These missions started out as intel gathering operations, but quickly grew to target elimination ops. The Ghost Operators have been an integral part in opposition against New Colonia. With the Action Force entering the fray, it has allowed the Ghost Operators greater mission success now that New Colonia's eye is fixed elsewhere. All right, start out by saying I always appreciate Action Force coming with the base and the slot for the file card stand, but he's like digital camo, it looks like, and very dark. I like that. He comes with a pretty gnarly handgun, and we've got a holster for it right here, I believe. I can't get this gun all the way in. I'm not sure. I'm not going to keep fussing with it. I'm not going to lie. It sort of gives me a Firefly vibe, right, from G.I. Joe. Comes with a alternate skin tone head sculpt, so you can pick your poison on ethnicity. Comes with gripping alternate hands, Fist of Fury alternate hands, and more cupped or open alternate hands, so 3 sets of alternate hands. He comes with a helmet, and in a rare occasion, I'm probably not going to use the helmet. I just think he looks better without it. But he also comes with the little night vision goggle attachment if you were so inclined. But I don't think I'm going to use it. I like him as he's looking like Firefly. And also here Nice weapon. Valorverse weapons always trump G.I. Joe weapons, unfortunately. And this is what he looks like overall. So I like him quite a bit. And that's our 6th and final figure in this episode. And he's the most expensive price point of 30 bucks. So those are our 6 figures that we have in this episode. And it's tough. I like all of these a lot, but they're very different price points. I bought them all. That's why I like them. Obviously. So, but I think in last place, I'm going to go White Rabbit. I do like her, but I don't know her. And, but she is quite a kick-ass female figure. So we're going to go White Rabbit in 6th. Hot take, but I'm probably going to go Ghost Maker, even though I thought he looked really cool in the package. Getting him out of the package, his leg articulation kind of sucks, and I don't do much with articulation, but still, if I wanted to, I'd be limited. So he's going to be our 5th place finisher. Come on, White Rabbit, stand up. 4th place, I'm going to go with Ivo Robotnik. Shambles. From Sonic. I think that's a pretty cool figure, especially for that $10 price point, right? White Rabbit. Yeah, there you go. So it leaves only 3. 3rd place, I think I'm going to go Demolition Smash. I just wish they'd have given us an alternate head sculpt other than the screaming face. 2nd place, I'm probably going to go Demolition X. Right? This Ghost Operator, sort of just a army builder, but I think he's badass. Sort of a darker version of Firefly. So he's going to be my winner of Random Figure Review episode 23. $30 price point or less, and he did clock in right at 30 bucks. And we didn't go by the order of price, right? We went 30, 27, 27. I guess we almost did, but he was only 10, 15, 10. But as always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace.